College can introduce tons of new stress inducing stimuli, and many of us are not prepared to weather the changes in a new space. Being at college forces you to be more independent about checking in on your own mental status as you don't have parents and the same teachers every day checking in on you. By becoming better at recognizing signs that your mental health is declining, you can manage your fluctuating feelings with more ease and speed. This can help you perform better both in class and in social settings. Today, I'm going to tell you why I think it is important for everyone to learn their own signs of mental decline so that they can better manage the side effects. I have struggled with keeping my mind in check in regards to academic stress for years now. My immediate reaction has always been to begin bad habits in the name of better scores and reports, but I have recently found that that is not the best answer. I began to urge myself to recognize the signs that my mental health was worsening before it got to an irrevocable point. While it can be annoying to deal with on top of current stressors, it has led me to feel better throughout the school year during stressful periods prior to major deadlines and exam dates. One behavior I always seem to begin first is skipping sleep in the name of work. I can go days without sleep when I know I have a major deadline coming up. While my brain sees it as dedication and care for what I am doing, I eventually had to realize that it was unhealthy. When I start to notice my schedule getting out of line now, I make a point to force myself to sleep so that my body can function correctly during the day. Another sign I've noticed for myself is distancing myself from friends and neglecting to find time in my schedule to interact with others in social settings outside of class. Similarly, I've always seen this as being focused, and I always felt like isolating myself in the name of work was better for me. I've done my best to cut this behavior out as I really found that self isolating is not only damaging to my mental health, but additionally to my grades and scores. I had to realize eventually that time with those who care about me is the best solution to the stress I face in college. By becoming better at recognizing these behaviors, I've become much more skilled in managing my psyche at school. This has allowed me to enjoy my time in Morgantown while also keeping an extremely high track record of grades. By managing my mental health with behavioral correctional strategies, I've been able to find joy so much more often in my day to day life. This has allowed me to not only become a better student, but also a much happier person. During the periods when I would neglect my sleep, I was always much more irritable and much more annoying to be around. I also began to see the physical side effects as I was having major crashes due to not having any energy. By correcting these behaviors, I was able to organize my days to still center around productivity while also getting my body the energy it needs. This led to not only better productivity with my assignments, but also to a much healthier and more positive mental state. When I would isolate myself from my friends, it made me feel as though there was no help with the problems I was facing. By forcing myself to go back into the positive social settings I had abandoned for work, I was massively energized by those around me. This led to me being much less stressed with all of the items that I had on my plate and helped me to find enjoyable moments to balance out the negativity that I was dealing with. I think this was the most important behavior to correct, as surrounding yourself with positive influences on your mental health is one of the most efficient ways to make your mental state much more positive. During trying times, it is really difficult not to begin bad habits. Yet, by finding these signs and teaching yourself how to reverse the effects with more efficiency, we can all find great benefits in our daily lives and mental health. Because of my own experiences with these behaviors, I'm a great example of how damaging they can become if they are allowed to run rampant. This is exactly why I encourage anyone who is experiencing difficult fluxes with their mental health to become better advocates for themselves. While it is great to have support from others, by knowing yourself and the signs that you may be slipping mentally, we can take better action to encourage positive behaviors. This can in turn help us all to become better functioning professionals and more enjoyable individuals overall.